What would happen if you suddenly fell into a black hole? As you approach the black hole, you would feel a terrifying force pulling you in a single direction, as if countless giant hands were tugging at you. Eventually, you would see a layer of photons moving along the surface of the black hole. This means you have reached the event horizon of the black hole, and this is the last light you will see. After passing through the event horizon, you would be completely engulfed in darkness and begin to enter the black hole's event horizon. According to Einstein's theory of general relativity, under the influence of enormous gravity, space-time would be curved and form a boundary that nothing, not even light, can escape from. This is the event horizon. You can understand it as the critical point between the universe and the black hole. Once you enter it, you will have no connection with anything outside the black hole. Even more deadly, you would experience a cosmic and cruel punishment. In Stephen Hawking's hypothetical journey into a black hole, if your feet enter the event horizon first, the gravity experienced by your feet would be far greater than that experienced by your head. This means that the strong gravity gradient between your head and feet would directly pull you into the shape of spaghetti, or even break you into two pieces, which is known as the spaghetti effect. However, the true horror is yet to come. The even stronger gravity inside the black hole would tear your body apart until your flesh slowly disappears, becoming particles and ultimately being compressed into the singularity at the center of the black hole. But don't worry, according to the second law of thermodynamics, your completely torn body would become part of the entropy of the black hole. On some future day, when the black hole completely disappears, these scattered atoms will be uniformly restored to the universe. There is a romantic notion that the universe always exists with you. Of course, many people believe that after we fall into a black hole, we will not die immediately, but instead, we will see a more advanced civilization than Earth. For example, Russian scientist Vyacheslav believes that although the inside of a black hole is terrifying, there are actually some inhabitable areas where matter can be affected by the black hole's gravitational pull but not be torn apart like outer space. This is the Cauchy horizon. There may already be advanced civilizations in this region, but they are likely isolated from the universe because they cannot change the laws of the universe. If you happen to fall into a black hole and meet friendly aliens, maybe you will experience the feeling of being saved by them. But then you can never go back, and you can only live in the black hole. In addition, there is another possibility that you may have survived in the black hole, using all your strength to reach the end of the black hole, and perhaps you could go to another world. Many scientists believe that black holes are essentially entrances to wormholes, which are also known as Einstein-Rosen bridges, connecting to another universe. In other words, at the end of the black hole, there may be another Earth, or even another solar system. Because Einstein has already proven that the universe is not a flat space and is constantly distorted by gravity and mass. If a celestial body can distort spacetime into a passage that spans the universe, it can form a wormhole that crosses time and space, and the exit that can traverse time and space is the white hole. In contrast to black holes that are constantly consuming matter, white holes are always releasing matter. Unfortunately, until today, we have not been able to prove the existence of white holes.